Hello and welcome to W2Mnet Plays. As I'm still going through Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. This is now going to be Chapter 2, apparently called Handyman of Hudie. Just in case you didn't watch my first, my run through of Chapter 1, the game does, of course, this is I guess you call it a story running concurrent to the first game, released in 2016, also on PS4. So it allows you to import your save from the previous game, so you can take the bestiary and everything else, so that you know what the Digimon are when you start up this game. So it's a lot easier for you to digivolve Digimon and everything else. It lets you pick between Gatomon, Tentomon, and Betamon to start off in this game. So I picked Tentomon, and I don't know if it's going to go straight into story or anything. I imagine it will. So just in case, again, you didn't watch the first through, or you haven't played the original Cyber Sleuth, this game is all Japanese, and there's English subtitles. So I won't talk during, if there is Japanese speaking. I will kind of read if there's this text with no talking. Oh, this is kind of ominous. So these are... I personally have never been to Japan, but I have heard from many people that internet cafes are kind of popular. I remember going to France, of course this was back in like 2002, and we had to go to internet cafes to use the internet, because hey, this is before, like wireless is a thing. So if, again, you didn't watch my first, the Chapter 1 playthrough here, basically Keisuke has had his identity stolen. If you could to say that in like normal terms, he had his account stolen, and he's now on a mission to try to find his first account. He's having to use a loaner account, and he has joined a hacker group called Hudie. Here's the main man, Ryuji. This is the first time you're meeting Erika and Chitose, as you actually never get to meet them before this. So like random NPCs will have thought bubbles here. And they have weird names like Manga Loving Woman. This shop's hidden treasure with everything with the latest works to the classics, from mainstream to the hardcore series. Still, sometimes there's something weird on the shelves. I wonder what it could be. I don't know. I'd have to wonder that every shop like this has to have something weird. That's kind of how these things work. There's a shop rapping sound coming from the VIP room at times. What's going on in there? Oh, sharp. I can't read this morning. Should I ask that famous Nakano detective to check? I wonder if the rumors are true. PC Nerd Woman. Let me tell you, some of these are not very creative at all. I wonder if the rumors are true. They say this shop's a secret hideout of hacker team. Secret, strangely solid on these PCs too. There's the old man. Sure, love me some good coffee shop. Not some good coffee, just love me some good coffee shop. Just look at this selection. How could I not keep coming back? But lately the machine's been on the fritz. There's some kind of malfunction or something. I mean, that's kind of the worst when you go to a coffee shop and the coffee doesn't work. Alright, so here's a shop. There will be many of these throughout the area that you'll be in. Obviously, depending on where you are, is what they'll sell. So if you're in the Digilab, you're going to be selling stuff that helps your Digimon on the farm. If you're in the real world, well, yeah, if you're in the real world, it's going to sell you stuff you need for when you go to Eden. So this is basically like the HP capsule C is like your basic potion. SP capsule is like your MP, your ether, whatever, you know, whatever comparison you want to make. Yeah, so I apologize. Apparently the first time I said the escape gate lets you go back to the beginning of the dungeon. That's the export. The escape gate lets you flee from battle. And then these are little little equipment things that you can put on your Digimon here, like maxing out HP and all that kind of stuff. So I don't need any of that really. So did it want me to go anywhere? Oh, it wanted me to go in the room with Erica and VIP. I think this game already has more cutscenes than the first game. You know you're important when you have golden eyes. She hitting him with a whale plushie? Is that what that is? Well, it's some kind of plushie. Damn. Jeez. I mean, do people not know that like pillows hurt? And more of that 90s fashion for you. She's using the good lord. Yeah, I was saying more of that 90s fashion. So the brother wears the hoodie around the waist. She wears it over her, tied. Of course, she cares about the freaking plushie instead of hitting you. That's fine. Interesting. So I guess she uses that for hacking the big whale. I mean, you could say one of these. You know what? Let's just say none of this. I'll be honest. These choices don't matter at all to the story. It's worse than a Telltale game about thinking that this stuff matters. But let's be funny. Why not? And she says nothing. Oh, that's the worst. Like, geez, at least say no or something, right? Or how dare you? Just nothing. Oh, another cutscene. There's the other brother, or well, I guess not brother, half brother.
Yeah, お疲れ。なんか大変だったみたいだな。およ、なんでお嬢をフリーズしてんの？あらら、それでいじけてるわけ？ほれ、千歳さんに見してみそう。なんだ、ちょっと傷がついただけじゃ。これならすぐ治るって。機嫌。無理。ネメタンは私の親友。親友が傷物にされた。この心の傷はきっと一生治らない。
The pain in her heart will never heal because you whacked Keisuke in the face. That's great.
こいつに部屋に行けと言ったのは俺だ。言わなかった俺が悪かった。お前も許してやれ。この前反対された新しい PC 買っていい？
Wow. So he's asking for an apology, and she's basically saying, okay, I will if you give me the PC I wanted. Sounds like a big trade-off for saying I'm sorry. But I think she's also young, so it's almost something like I get from my daughter. Hey! What? Alright. Just give it. That was quick.
つうかどっちかっつうとお父さんっぽいけどな。達成。うるせえ。エリカ、シガのアカウントの解析は済んだか？もう少し。
Shiga's the boss that you fight at the end of chapter 1, and he's sort of the main guy you're looking for. The guy that they think took your account.
シガのアカウントを調べさせている。依頼人からの要望は対象のアカウントの破壊だ。あの化け物と遭遇して奴がどうなったのか確認する必要がある。出たよ。アカウントがエラーを起こしてるね。その化け物何が？シガはそれに巻き込まれたか。
I like that there's a Quacktar character back there, sort of like an ode to Final Fantasy, and that your character is also behind your other characters.
でもよ、アカウントを食っちまうバグなんて聞いたことないよな。ああ、ザクソンに報告をしておく必要はあるだろう。だな。ま、ともかくこれでザクソンからの依頼は無事完了ってわけだ。それよりさ、新人君の試験はどうだったのよ。
Ah, so they were working for Saxon. That's interesting.
合格だ。マジでやったな。フーディへようこそ。歓迎するぜ。じゃあ改めて自己紹介といくか。俺は今井千歳だ。よろしくな。
Well, how nice of you to introduce yourself at the end of the conversation.
チームじゃ情報収集を担当してんの。さっき渡したハチドリちゃん役に立っただろ。興味あったらいつでもいいな。他のマルウェアも見せてやるよ。んで、こいつがチームリーダーの三島隆二だ。俺のことはもういいだろう。
Apparently does not like telling you much about himself there.
もう分かっていると思うが、俺たちチームフーディア、エデンで仕事を受けようハッカーチームだ。依頼内容は何でもあり、ハッキングからうせ者探しまで何でもござれってね。
I will say, as much as, you know, sometimes it feels like they say the same thing over, or it's redundant, at least if you didn't get it, they let you know.
個人からの依頼も引き受けるけど、お得意様はチームザクソンだ。奴らのことはもう分かってるよな。よしよし。物覚えのいい後輩で千歳さんは嬉しいぜ。ザクソンはエデンを荒らすような悪質なハッカーを許さない。
So Zaxxon's basically like the, I guess, the top hacking group, or the one that sort of oversees hacking in Eden.
ハッキング能力はエデンを守るために使うべきだと考えている。俺たちがザクソンから依頼を受けるのもその辺が理由さ。フーディへの掟その1、悪事には加担しない。俺たちはザクソンの下で働く正義の味方ってわけ。事実、俺たちはエデンの行き過ぎた暴走行為を抑える役目を担ってるしな。俺たちの仲間になったからには、お前も悪いことは NG だぜ。ザクソンに喧嘩売るのもなし。その点、こいつは心配ねえよ。だな。自分のアカウントを奪ったハッカーを追いかけて単身空論に乗り込んじまうくらいだもんな。俺たちのことはこれくらいで十分だろう。あとはおいおい覚えていけ。
Thank God, because y'all are talking a lot about stuff that doesn't really say much.
千歳、
エリカ、どちらでもいい。こいつに板の説明をしておいてくれ。終わったらザクソンに報告に行く。
リュウジがどこ行ったって？あれ、聞いてねえの？このネットカフェ、こいつら兄弟の店なんだ。生活費も稼げてアジトにもできて一石二鳥ってね。
Huh, they own the... That makes sense why they can have that there, right? I mean, if you didn't own the coffee shop, everybody would get more suspicious than that girl.
手出すなよ。俺が狙ってんだからな。さてお嬢、板の説明どっちがやる？千歳ですよね。残念だったな、新人くん。若くて可愛い女の子に教えてもらいたかっただろうけど、今日はお兄さんで我慢しとけ。さあ、こっちだ。ついてこいよ。おーい、どうした
？Don't stare, don't stare. Oh, you stayed staring anyway.
そんじゃな、先輩であるこの俺が直々に新人教育をしてくれよ。謹んで拝聴したまえ、モブタ君。何キョロキョロしてんだ。お前のことだって、モブタ。俺、気に入らない？おかしいな。俺なりの親しみがこもっているし、何よりお前のそのモブ顔を的確に表現したつもりなんだけど。
Background extra, nobody special looking. Good lord. At least he's not being subtle about it.
他のを考えるか。モビー、モブサワー、モブリン。普通じゃ面白くねえと思うんだけどな。ま、こういうのは無理強いするもんでもないしな。話を戻すぜ。これはもう説明する必要ねえよな。一見何の変哲もない PC 端末に見えるが、これがこの店のログイン端末だ。板の説明をするから PC を立ち上げてみな。板ってのは掲示板のことだ。今画面に映っているのがフーディのサイト。チームへの依頼はここに設置された掲示板に書き込まれる。いろんなやつが掲示板に書き込むが、引き受けるかどうかは俺たちの自由だ。依頼は誰が受けてもいい。受けた本人がこなしてもいいし、誰かと組んだっていい。ただし難易度の高い依頼はチームでこなすからな。こいつについてはまず受けるかどうかの判断をリーダーのリュウジが決める。どっから頼まれた
So in the first game, it really was an actual bulletin board that you did in the detective agency. It seems like this one is actually digitally there on the PC.
自分で言うのもなんだけど、俺たちは腕がいい。依頼内容もバリエーションに富んでるんだぜ。クラッキング対策とか、防壁構築の依頼とか、悪質なハッカーの追跡とかな。お前、リュウジに拾われて運がいいよ。ハッカーを追跡するのにこんなにいい環境はないぜ。フーディエで依頼を受けているだけでも、お前が追う犯人につながる可能性がないとも言えないしな。俺だとまあ理由はそれぞれだ。ハッカーのスキルを磨くためとか。俺の理由か？そうだな。世のすべての女性たちを幸せにするため。そんなところさ。
Of course he would.
何を隠そう。こうしてハッカーをしているのもある。
There's always gotta be that guy in one of these games. I want to bring happiness to all the women. Okay. And he became a hacker because he got refused by a certain... Oh.
自分から質問したくせに変顔で先輩の話をスルーするとは。モブ顔のさすがリュウジが拾ってきた野郎だ。太い気もしてるぜ。さてと、それじゃあ習うより慣れろだ。 いくつか依頼を入れといてやるから、俺はその間にリュウジとザクソンに報告に行ってくる。心配すんなって簡単なやつにしといてやるからさ。
Get another side chapter. That don't work in Ibakuro and Nagano. So basically it tells your reward money, how many hacker points you get, and your reward basically. Okay. No. Okay. Guess I'll go with this one. Well, let me log into Eden really quick. Yeah, so you can only go to the entrance right now, but that's what that main hub will look like. PC Junction, alright. Alright, you can still only take one case at a time, which is kind of annoying, but... Okay, so basically it tells you where to go. Oh, I don't need to talk to this dude again. That looks like maybe he's the exit. Okay, no. I'm gonna get really frustrated if the exit is like where I was going. Oh, I can pick coffee. Sweet. Ow, it's so hard to burn my mouth. I'm not great with hot things. Just had coffee myself. What the hell? Thank you. Okay, so I forgot what. So you know, this is very much like the Persona games or any other. Seems like you can do a heck of a lot more in this than you could in the first one. This city is also much bigger as well. So there's your Tokyo Handy that's part of the other quest line. As your shop mart there. Gameo World. Buy your daily use products at Tokyo Handy down on the right. For the aquarium, take the escalator for a friendly Ikebukuro guy looking up further. Okay. Did I really want that? The dude in this movie is such a stud. I can't wait for the go. Fawning female student. I can't believe you get to see his face in 3D. I think I'll lose it in the theater. I guess we can't go up those escalators. You know, Eden syndrome where people log into Eden and don't wake up. No one knows what causes it, but it's really starting to get serious. Okay, so this is Ikebukuro here. So in the first game, that was sort of the main premise was, a medal, was your main character had Eden syndrome and was unconscious in the real world but still had his body, and he could do stuff in Eden. I made a video playing on that screen. I'm super stoked. I guess I'd be super stoked too, dude. So there's something about a list to buy it. Alright, does it have a... Oh, it's the BBS. I'm off to Nakano. Okay. I'll probably should just use the map. Or not. Okay. Alright. And so this is your little hub thing. It shows the cities in Japan you can visit. You unlock more as the story goes. In the first game, Nakano's your hub area. Oh, there's Takumi right there. He was the original guy. Just walked by. Or ran by. I've arrived in Nakano. There should be a few junk shops. Where's the one Chitose mentioned? I've been so busy hunting criminals that I haven't been here for ages. Take a look around. Seems rather the same. Oh, let's do a metal spin. Why not? Chumon. There's another shop. I think this sells sort of the same stuff. Yep. Okay, so where was the junk shop again? Let's just go exploring a little bit. Okay, so time really flies when you're shopping in Nakano. Seriously, watch out for that. The stores close earlier than you'd think. Ah.
いらっしゃいませ。何をお探しですか？お前な、連絡入れろって言っただろ。こっちは散々心配したんだぜ。俺今中野にいるんだ。会えないか？ちゃんと。
Okay. Oh, there's the K Cafe.
お前無事だったんだな。どこも怪我とかしてないよな。何のんきな顔してんだよ。心配するに決まってんだろ。親友が突然ハッカーチームに入るって言って連絡が取れなくなったの。大丈夫なのか？ひどいこととかされなかったか？何があったのかちゃんと聞かせろよな。
Yes, please do a fast forward of whatever he says.
それでそのリュウジってやつの誘いに乗ってハッカーチームに入ったわけか。お前何考えてるんだよ。ハッカーなんてお前からアカウントを買ったやつらと同じ人種じゃないか。そんなやつらを信用するなんて。なんだよ、黙りこくっちゃって。
Because they have him not talking.
当たり前だろ。親友なんだからさ。でもそいつらの力を借りても結局犯人は分からなかった。なんかさ、その割にはお前落ち込んでないよな。そっか、フーディエか。なあ、今度は俺もついていくからな。
Take you next time.
何を驚いてんだよ。闇マーケットだって。俺一緒についていくつもりだったんだぜ。それを黙って一人で行ったりしてさ。今度 K から連絡が入ったら必ず俺にも連絡しろよな。よし、じゃあ俺もう行くよ。話聞いたら安心した。約束忘れんなよな。
Well, at least it's a little different than the first game, how you get your friends. Sounds like I gave you quite a scare and better catch the criminal quickly for his sake too. And there's the door.
探偵
You
が
use a
ご
lot
入
in
り
the
用で
first
すか
game.
ようこそクレミ探偵事務所へどうぞお入りください
Kyoko!
おや君は面白いやはり君とは縁があったようだなそうかまだ名乗っていなかったすまない素性を隠したがるのは私の悪い癖でね私はクレミ京子見ての通りしがない探偵だよこの中野で探偵事務所を営んでいる立ち話もなんだとにかく
Super after I met Hudie. So I was getting something called a digital wave and I somehow ended up being roped into her investigation.
どうかしたかね
Yeah, that outfit is something.
私と出会った時のことを思い出していたああ、あれは本当に助かったあの手のフィールドワークは一人ではなかなか骨が折れる作業だからねあの時は今のように雑事を任せる助手もいなかったし
Sorry, my daughter came in to get the dog because it's basically her thing in the morning.
今思えば助手というものの良さに気づけたのはあの時の君との出会いがあったからかもしれないな礼を言うよそうだ助手といえば君はあの後に起きたことを目にしたのかそれは残念君は怪異には縁がないのかもしれないな君があのまま新宿にいて私よりも先にデジタル怪人に遭遇していたらどうまた違った運命の歯車が動き出し違った未来が選択され違ったパタマタ起こり得ない過去が衝突し世界が吹き飛んでいた
Geez, a lot to take from if one thing would have happened to you.
あくまでも固定された現在が存在することが前提となるいや、せんないことだ忘れてくれたまえここは単純明快に行こうそうだな君はコーヒーは好きかな夫人だというのに何のおもてなしも2人の再会を祝して君に特製ブレンドをご馳走しようじゃないか
Oh boy. I'm told if I were you to give us some if you're slacking off. Come on, as if I do something like that, but I could if I wanted to. Just mess with you.
どうかしたかな早く戻らなければいけないそうかどうやら取り込み中だったようだなぜひ新作の感想を聞きたかったがまたの
And here's the first miss of the coffee. So like in the first game, one of the running jokes is that she makes coffee, but she makes coffee in like a weird way with like beans and fruit and puts weird stuff in it. So like everybody basically tries to avoid her coffee the whole time.
おのずとそれは訪れるだろう。もし君が優秀な探偵をご所望なら、再びここを信頼と実績の高校生の君に高額な報酬は期待できそうもないが、興味深い事件そのものが我々にとってご褒美なの。もっともそれで腹が膨れるわけではないのね。
I just put cream and sugar in my coffee. She puts weird stuff in her coffee. It's just whatever. To each their own on that, I guess. Alright, so he completed his first side quest there. Oh. Is the Digilab thing not here? Okay, yes it is. Oh, but she's not in here, so I can't. Alright, let's get back. So as you can see, it's not, you know, you just go through parts of this. You don't go through and have total freedom. It's sort of limited, much like the Akiba games that you can play from Xseed or the Persona games or whatnot. So, and there's not much like change in how you can go about the area either. You have to follow the same track, so I guess I'm just gonna go to Hudie. I'm gonna save here too because it's probably gonna be a cutscene. Alright, so just making clear again, I took my save from the first one and I was halfway through that game. So it basically takes your playtime from that game and then transfers it over. Which I kind of almost wish it didn't because I want to know my own playtime, but I guess I can figure that out in another way. Alright, I assume I'll just go behind the door. Or not. So where's the other guy? Oh. I'll just take the other... Alright, so you got your reward money, hacker points. Now in most cases, once you get to a certain part in the game, the attachment sheet, let's see, looks like a shopping list. Box of tissues, cloth, air freshener, to be included pictures. It's a case, it looks like an errand. Should be able to. So like most of the time, when you get to a certain part of the game, you won't have to do all these side quests, they'll become optional. I think these are sort of just to get you acquainted with the town and traveling around, all that. Hello, I'm with Kamashiro Enterprises. They're the ones that basically made Eden. Visit our company's Eden cyberspace. Show this to Mr. Navit and Eden to receive a free gift. Advertising tissue. Flyer with a packet of tissues attached. It's got a picture of a smiling robot on it. He's in Eden welcoming customers right now. How's it going? What? Got a packet of tissue with a robot on it? You want to know if that'll do for the tissues on the list? Of course I want. It says a box of tissue. Little packet of robot tissues. Nowhere near enough. Everything on the list is the cafe. Just buy everything in the picture that's in here. Oof. Jeez, could have been a little more polite about it. It'd be nice if they let you go shopping. I mean, cool. You could see things inside the store, but I guess not. Of course, he runs in his. Alright, mod. How long do we have to keep this up exactly? Until he shows up, obviously. And if it doesn't show up, that's impossible. We just won until he does. That's a unique group of people there. Oh, I have to go to work. Good luck, everyone. Hey, wait up. You're always going off by yourself, so it doesn't make a difference if I'm here or not. Isn't that right? Kenji. I guess. I was just kidding. That's not nice, Kenji. They're both gone. Has he appeared where? No, I don't. They went that way, right? Nope. Not me, it's gone too. Can't see anything, so fast. This is how you also get cases. Sometimes things happen around you and it gets put on the bulletin board. Synchronicity. Sorry, but you look familiar. Maybe it's your appearance. And look, that suggests you might have trouble with women. Oh, sorry. No, that's just great compliment you give people. Oh, I'm just meeting you, and it looks like you have problems with women. It's just that I have an interest in physiognomy. Telemetry. I'm not even going to try to look that up. There's nothing. Who are you? In any way, what do you mean by progress? We really don't know what you mean. What are you doing here? Huh? I've been here all along. Great work, Kenji. You've been gathering out his guns, isn't that right? You do live around here. Have you heard any strange rumors? Have you seen anything unusual? Alright, why not? I'm looking at an unusual person right now. Where? I think he might mean you. Sorry about that. We're the Inodin Occult Research Club. Ah, the Occult Research Club. If you witnessed anything unusual, or heard rumors of extraordinary phenomena, we're the ones to call. They're also around in the Cyber Sleuth as well. You do missions with them sometimes. Investigate the occult, ghost spirits, haunting, stuff like that. Investigate whether or not those things are real. I'm May, the president. This is Kenji, that's Manaka. And the maid with cat ears is Lily. Pleased to meet you. I'm the vice president. I'm glad that they only explain who the maid with cat ears is and nobody else. Manaka, I don't have a title really, I'm just throwing it in. Wait, let's call it a day. It's gonna do. TV show you mentioned earlier, it's the adventures of Nurahion, right? Oh, I forgot. Oh, the worst feeling when you forget to record, and you can watch it online and stream it on demand. You don't need to record it on DVR, just stream it. Guess we're done for today. See ya. What's that all about? Yeah, that's about how I felt. What was that all about? Little did I know that I was in for a terrifying experience. Oh, what the? That's probably somebody we also know from the original game there. Oh, probably went too. I didn't go too far. No. Didn't go far enough. Alright.
その服はひょっとしてお前さん龍神とこの新入りかい？俺かい？なに、俺は龍二や千歳の馴染みでな、又吉五郎ってもんだ。近くに寄ったもんであいつらの様子を見に来たんだ。二人は留守かい？そうか、いねんなら仕方ねえ。エリカちゃんにも挨拶してきてえとこだが、今日は手土産もねえしな。出直しとするよ。
Even he knows that if you don't bring her something, she's gonna
龍
get.
二には又吉が来たって言っておいてくれや。お前さんも悪さなんかすんじゃねえぞ。何かしでかそうもんならそん時はなんてな、伊達みたいなこと言っちまったぜ。
That's. Was he a detective or something? I wonder how he knows Ryuji and the others. Why, yes, he is. He works with Kyoko, and he also. Oh, so you can change your shirt. Interesting. It's always the same people in here. Alright, so see, now both of your cases have been solved. I'm assuming that. Oh,
よ、依頼はどうだ？2つとも
oh,
終
you
わった。
finished two already.
よ
Wow.
しよし、優秀優秀。そしたらさ、お嬢とエデンに行ってきてくれないか？エデンに俺のマルウェアがいくつか仕込んであるんだけど、ちょくちょく点検しないといけないデリケートな代物なんだわ。俺もリュウジもザクソンへの報告が終わるまでは動けないし。てなわけで、マルウェアの点検も兼ねたパトロールを頼む。うん？怒らせたばかりだし気まずい？心配すんなって、もう怒ってねえから。いいから行ってこい。これは先輩命令だ。お嬢にはもう伝えてあるから、先にログインしてるはずだぜ。メインエントランスで落ち合ってくれよ。じゃ、よろしくな。詳しいことはお嬢に聞いてくれ。
The little lady. That's. Alright. Interesting. Okay. So those little messages there, when you get a Digiline, you just go in here. Figuring out how to get cases from the board. You can start taking external cases, check the board wherever you're free. Alright. Let's save before I do that. Alright. And let's go to Eden. Public space used by most of Eden's users. I don't see Eric anywhere. She should have gotten here before. Can't get a temperature. Looks like there's something wrong with my sumo again. Maybe she's waiting somewhere else. I better go look around. Alright, so what happens here, this is how you usually solve a lot of cases in the game. Now here's the Mr. Davitt that they were talking about. And it gave you it's a home gate. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Home gate is can be used to return to your base instantly. Okay. Alright, so what you'll do is you walk around. I mean, like I said, you can talk to the ones that don't Wanted to ask for a goggle side device for my next birthday, but there's so many kinds of even just goggles type. This looks pretty slick. I don't think when she wants Digivice goggles for her birthday, I already reserved her a handheld one. Alright, so I mean, you can go and talk to other people. Didn't probably log off from manga cafes and food. Leaving your body in open slots like that, if you log on to the premium salons in Roppongi, you'll get a real sense of security. Lots of pavilion for some business dealing. Better make sure I've got the URL right. Alright, so this is also like the main business hub in the game as well. So this is what you're going to do. There's going to be, that's pretty self-explanatory. There's going to be people with locks on their heads. I'm off the bank, the post office, and the cinema. Girl, I don't know. I've got no time for this. So yeah, you'll get kind of a short answer if it's the wrong person. What would you do if you could change your avatar? I think that's something a real suave looking guy. Okay, I'm sure I'm gonna have to make a business call for the client. I don't have any weird viruses or anything. If I spread malware to any junk client, I'll be canned for sure. Okay, so here's another guy with a lock on his head. Just got a job in Eden. Today's my first day. I'm really nervous. You're looking for a friend? I haven't seen anyone around here. Try another area. Got Eden free URL. And then when you talk to the actual right person, all those locks go away, and then you're supposed to go to the next place that it tells you to. I wonder every time we hang out like this, these people will be my friends. Yeah, there's a Poyomon. I can't say anything to him though. Alright, let's, for the sake of time here, let's go to the area that unlocked. So you always have to go down to the next one of these things with the arrow. Alright, and so now you get Eden free area, and you can go here. I just like to save a lot, just to, in case something happens, I need to get out of here. Alright, so there's this man. Oh, Kowloon was actually the first place that got made when Eden was founded. Then they started gradually expanding the areas outward. We got made with this entrance. Then of course, Kowloon was completely neglected, making a playground for hackers. Alright, so dead end. So it looks like see Erica anywhere, what in the world? Ah, there she is. Not creepy at all. Or just don't talk to each other.
プログラムの話をするときは楽しそう。プログラムがというかネットの世界はエデンが好き。君はエデン好き？それじゃ点検始めよう。
Interesting that, I mean, yeah, why would you pay attention when you already kind of knew what that program did? So. I'm sure a bunch of worthless elitists, their accounts are locked up tight, so whatever complaints with peons make, they just ignore. Wish hackers would steal their accounts. Interesting. Alright, Pafuma Metal. Again, if you didn't listen to my, or watch my first chapter 1 playthrough, the medals don't do anything. They are mainly there to collect, and you can also sell them for money. Toyama.
OK、ちゃんと動いてる。何がってこの子がだよ。デジモンを改造しているって言ったでしょ。この子がここに仕込んであるマルウェア、クモバチちゃん。ここを通過するユーザーを監視しているの。この子みたいに容量の小さいデジモンは汎用性が高くてマルウェアにしやすい。容量の大きなデジモンはパワーや処理能力は凄まじいけど、その分ほら仕事に戻りな。次行くけど君デジモン持ってきているよね。なら護衛よろしく。私デジモン持ってないから。何？デジモンがいないのにハッキングしているのが不思議。私にしてみれば誰が作ったのかもわからないデジモンやデジモンキャプチャーに
So somebody that questions Digimon, even though
どんな組み方されているのかわからないんだよ。
they're not hacking programs at all.
自分でプログラムを組む。このロータルってバカにする人もいるけど、一世代前のハッカーはみんなこうだったんだよ。デジモンが見つかってデジモンキャプチャーが普及するまではね。今はデジモンバトルが主流だから、お兄ちゃんも千歳もデジモンを持っているけど、はい、私はバトルしないのかって。戦うのはお兄ちゃんの仕事。あと新人の君はうちのチームの新しい鉄砲玉だって。とにかく護衛は君の仕事ってことが言いたかったんだ。分かったら早く連れて行って。
Alright, got the URL, so now I can go. So that's basically how you travel somewhere. You'll have to get the URL for that place, and then you'll be able to go there without any problems. I wouldn't be surprised if Erica winds up just like the girl in the previous game where she helps Digimon and stuff, but she doesn't have any Digimon, and then later that changes. So I would not be surprised if Erica at some point changes her mind about that. Because right now it kind of looks bad. She's the only one in the group without one. I get it, she wants to stand by her core values and all that, but weird. Alright, and before we start this mission, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. So this has been a part 1 of chapter 2 for Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. I appreciate you watching. You can leave your thoughts in the comments of what you think about the game or me, or I'm sorry I am not the greatest streamer. I'm still trying to get a hang of doing all this, but trying to do more with the site and have gameplay and have videos and things like that we can do. So, hey, and you know, if we get review codes, I feel like we owe it to these publishers that, you know, do what we can with these games, because we're supposed to promote them and help get awareness for them. Obviously, we're supposed to look at these objectively, right? Getting another medal here for Digimon medal. Alright, I'm just gonna stand here while I do that. But thank you for watching. Visit W2Mnet.com. We have game reviews, a lot of game reviews from last year. I'm doing the first game that we've got from this year, not just Cyber Sleuth, but you may have seen videos I have of me playing Super Meat Boy on Switch. We have somebody else that has Albert and Otto, somebody else that has Beaten League Football, and Vanishing of Ethan Carter on Xbox One. Don't know if they're going to do any kind of video capture, but yeah, thank you for checking it out, and I'll be back at some point with the rest of Chapter 2. See you later.